L1 is really a very flexible system in terms of how it gets displayed. It can sit on top of content. It can sit partially covering or below, or when you hover and interact with that content, then it can appear. And once you actually interact with the L1 icon, you go to level 2, which is the nutrition fact UI. And just like how we have nutrition facts for foods from all over the world, which are very different and may have different levels of information, it's still very standardized. So that's the approach that we're trying to take here with this curated summary of kind of the most recent or most salient provenance information about a piece of content.
One of the big challenges of content credentials, the reason why durable content credentials exist, is because there are platforms that don't yet support content credentials, and you can find that they can be stripped off of your asset. So I'm going to take this image. This is just my live Twitter account, and I'm just going to post it. So you can see there I posted it to Twitter, and now I'm going to take that image and drag that onto my desktop. And now, if I go back to the verify site and I attempt to verify this image, you'll see that there are no content credentials found, but we know they were there at one point. In this instance, because the image was published using PixelStream, we have applied a watermark to the image, and then we have generated a digital fingerprint. And that's what we're going to use to attempt to relocate this. So if I click find similar assets with content credentials, we're going to see if we can find a match. And we have found a match. So just like I showed you in the slide, we had these icons to see how much confidence we had in the match. In this particular instance, I, as the user, I can visually confirm via this image that it does appear to be the one that I was looking for. But I get this extra confidence by seeing that there's a fingerprint match and a watermark match.
And so when we started integrating content credentials in SmartFrame, we kind of had different UX challenges. The first one was for us, how can we display such information inside our user interface? Because we needed to make it really consistent with our existing elements, such as caption, buttons, and at the same time, we needed to make it really responsive, because SmartFrame can be embedded on every website, can be displayed on any size and on any device. For example, here you can see this SmartFrame is embedded in this with these dimensions, but can be embedded on another page with smaller or larger sizes. So what we did in order to kind of solve this UX challenge, we introduced a new overlay element inside SmartFrame. This overlay shows an overview about the information for this particular image in terms of content credentials. And at the end of it, you always have an option to verify that information on the official Verify website.